Michael Jordan's been getting a lot of blowback from former teammates about the way The Last Dance portrayed the internal dynamic of the Chicago Bulls. It wasn't easy being Jordan's teammate, but most Bulls players pointed out that they were not scared of him. As much as MJ's treatment of teammates caused a lot of controversy, it was never his most significant criticism. That title goes to the perception that Michael Jordan was too corporate. "Republicans buy sneakers too" was a quote taken out of context, but it caught on because it encapsulated a pre-existent perception. MJ on the court had no regard for people's feelings and being popular. However, Michael off the court worked very hard not to step on anyone's toes and sell as many shoes, burgers, and Gatorade as possible. That's why this statement surprised a lot of people. Statement from Michael Jordan. "I am deeply saddened, truly pained, and plain angry. I see and feel everyone's pain, outrage, and frustration. I stand with those who are calling out the ingrained racism and violence toward people of color in our country. We have had enough. I don't have the answers, but our collective voices show strength and the inability to be divided by others. We must listen to each other, show compassion and empathy, and never turn our back on senseless brutality. We need to continue peaceful expressions against injustice and demand accountability. Our unified voice needs to put pressure on our leaders to change our laws, or else we need to use our vote to create systemic change. Every one of us needs to be a part of the solution, and we must work together to ensure justice for all. My heart goes out to the family of George Floyd and to the countless of others whose lives have been brutally and senselessly taken through acts of racism and injustice." This isn't the strongest, most direct statement by a current or former NBA player, but taking MJ's history into account, this is huge. Keep in mind when speaking up, MJ isn't just basketball's largest icon. He is also a team owner saying we need to put pressure on our leaders to change our laws, or else we need to use our vote to create systematic change. This is the first time Michael Jordan spoke up on ingrained racism and violence towards people of color in our country. Changing an issue with such deep roots will take a lot of time and energy. Having one of the greatest athletes ever join the cause in such a public and direct way makes a difference. Our rage is understandable, but it's crucial to keep two things Jordan talks about in mind. Number one, we need to keep our protests loud and powerful, but not let them turn violent. The second thing is, we need to vote. Whatever your political preference may be, there are candidates that you can support that will make a difference. Register to vote and let your voice be heard. Jordan's statement joined many others from players such as LeBron James and Steph Curry, coaches Doc Rivers and Monty Williams, to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, all sharing the same message. We need change, and we need it now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more great basketball content. Thank you for watching.